So, there's this really intriguing new product that's been popping up everywhere lately. It's called the Lasting Change Journal, and it's all about helping you build better habits. But it has a very cool twist. I mean, just imagine this for a second. A self-help book that's not just some generic one-size-fits-all guide. No, this one is supposedly tailored specifically to you, your goals, your struggles, and it even has your name printed right there on the cover. That's the big promise we're going to dig into today. And to really get to the bottom of this, we're going to follow along with the unboxing and first impressions from YouTuber Rebecca Plans. She actually got her hands on one and gave this incredibly detailed tour, so let's break down what she found out. Okay, so first things first, what is this journal exactly? Well, the entire concept really hangs on this idea of deep personalization. See, before you even hit buy, you have to take this online test. It asks you all about your goals and, the things you struggle with. And based on your answers, the company then supposedly assembles a completely custom book just for you. It's a pretty compelling idea, right? But right off the bat, Rebecca points out the reality of the product. First off, this thing is a big book. We're talking letter-sized A4. It's substantial. And second, yeah, it's not cheap. It's a real investment, so you've got to hope the value is really there to justify that price tag. Now, before you get to any of the fun personalized stuff, the book kicks off with a pretty hefty section on theory. This is all about giving you that foundational knowledge you need to understand how habits actually work in the first place. And at the heart of all this theory is the classic habit loop. Now, if you've ever read books like The Power of Habit, this is going to sound super familiar. It breaks down any habit into its three key parts: the cue that triggers it, the routine you actually do, and the reward that tells your brain, hey, let's do that again. And as you can see, this theory section is basically a greatest hits of modern productivity ideas. You've got the compound effect, SMART goals, habit stacking from Atomic Habits. It also gets into procrastination and, importantly, how to get back on track when you inevitably fall off. And Rebecca makes a really great point here. She says that if you're new to all these self-improvement books, this first part alone is incredibly valuable. It's such a complete summary, it could honestly save you from having to buy 3 or 4 other big-name books on this stuff. All right, so after all that theory, the book completely shifts gears and turns into this interactive workbook. This is where you stop reading and you actually start doing the work of self-reflection. And the journal walks you through a really structured process. First, you just observe. For a whole week, you write down everything you do automatically. Then you build an inventory, sorting all those habits into good, bad, or neutral piles. After that, you do an audit, breaking down your most important habits into that cue, routine, reward loop we talked about, which all leads to a final scorecard. And here's what that scorecard actually looks like. It's such a powerful visual tool. You list out your habits, and then you have to rate them. Are they having a big impact on your life, or basically no impact at all? It really forces you to face which of your daily actions are actually making a difference, for better or for worse. And it doesn't just stop there, not by a long shot. This workbook section is dense. Rebecca flips through pages for setting SMART goals, self-awareness questionnaires, and even the Eisenhower matrix for figuring out your priorities. It's basically a full-on personal life audit. Okay, and now we get to the main event. This is the part that is supposedly 100% customized for you, based on that quiz you took. This is where we find out if that whole personalization promise really holds up. So for Rebecca, these were the big areas her personalized roadmap focused on. And it's a pretty solid list, right? It's covering health, productivity, mindset, even money. Each of these chapters then comes with even more specific info, trackers, and worksheets for that topic. But here's where it gets so fascinating. The algorithm isn't perfect. Rebecca finds this digital declutter worksheet, and her gut reaction is, this I need to do, this I definitely need to do. So a total bullseye. But then, just a few pages later, she finds a whole section on pet care with a time with your pet tracker. Her reaction? I don't have pets, so okay. And that, right there, just perfectly captures the highs and lows of this automated personalization. So after that whole journey, from the foundational theory to the sometimes spot-on, sometimes weird personalization, what's the final verdict? What's the big takeaway here? Let's break it down. On the pros side, it's an amazing all-in-one summary and a super structured workbook. It gives you actual actionable tools. But on the con side, you've got that high price, the personalization can totally miss the mark, And look, if you've already read a bunch of self-help books, a lot of the theory is going to feel, well, pretty repetitive. And this leads to what might be the single most powerful insight from her entire review. Rebecca just says it, plain and simple. You can take all of these fantastic ideas, the habit scorecard, the reflection prompts, the checklists, and just do them in your own notebook. No purchase necessary. And that really leaves us with a final question to chew on. For some people, the structure, the guidance, and even the financial skin in the game of a physical workbook like this, that might be the exact push they need to finally make a change. But for others, it's the core ideas that matter, and hey, those can be applied for free. So the real question is, which kind of person are you?